Mhm. You can hear me?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Talk show, sportcast, podcast, whatever you want to call it, that's what we are. We're here to bring you another one. We have another episode today of Ring Talk. We do this. We try to do this on a weekly basis. We're gonna be talking about what fights are gonna be made or are gonna happen for the ending of this year, and then we're gonna be looking into the new year with some possible new matchups that are gonna be coming on. So we're gonna be talking about that a little bit. AJ, what's up? What you doing, man? I see you over here playing some PS5 while we talking. What you doing? Huh? What you doing, man? You playing? But yeah, we're gonna just let me just answer this person because he keeps calling. Hold on a second. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about some possible matches for 2022. We got a couple of fights that's gonna be happening for the remaining of this year, which are very interesting fights. We're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna bring in. I got two guests in the building. I'm gonna bring them in, and we're gonna get right to it. What's going on? El Vago, and we got Jay Superstar. What's going on, fellas?
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What's up? What's up, man?
What's going on? What's going on? Not much, man. We just doing, as we do on a weekly basis, or we try to do it on a weekly basis. We know we got these matchups coming up, and as you can see, I put up some fights that are gonna be happening. I just know that the first fight that I have up there, it says Monday, October 4th, but that's wrong. That fight was supposed to happen that month and that day, but they postponed it because of the simple fact that uh, Tafima Lopez had COVID, so they postponed it to Saturday. I keep thinking today's Friday. Today's Wednesday. It's Thanksgiving Eve. So we're gonna be talking about that fight. So with that being said, so JP, what do you think about this Tafimo Lopez and Cambosis?
Oh, well, first and most, I want to thank you for having me in your show today. What's up, AJ? What's up, Big A? And what's shout out to Tuti. I think it's gonna be a interesting fight for the first maybe 3 or 4 rounds. I see Cambosos is not a bum. He's a good. He's okay. I've seen him in a few occasions, and I think that Teofimo will have his way through. I just see that he probably gonna feel a little rust because he's
Mm-hmm.
been out the ring for a little bit, but he should take care of business come Saturday.
Okay. What's your thought on that, Tuti?
I never seen Combosa fight, but Teofimo Lopez gonna win. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna win in style, just to prove a point to Haney. And I hope he do call out Haney name after this fight.
Okay. Well, I'm with I gotta excuse me because I gotta I just had dinner and I'm bloated, man, and I'm just like not feeling comfortable right now. I gotta agree with JP on this. I never seen Cambosa's fight. Did you said that or Tuti said that? Oh, Tuti.
I said
Tuti
that,
said
my
that.
brother.
Yeah, I agree with Tuti. I never seen Cambosa's fight. I heard of him. I heard he was a good fighter, but I never seen his fights. I've seen Tafimo. I think Tafimo is a spectacular fighter. He be doing his thing on the ring. So I see some sparring matches that he had. So he looks good. So I can't really talk too much about Cambosos. Like I said, I never seen him fight, spar, or anything like that. So I don't really have too much to say about that. But it should be an
Yeah,
interesting fight. It's gonna happen this
yeah.
Saturday. It's gonna be this Saturday. This Saturday is
Yep,
gonna
this
be.
Saturday.
Yeah.
This Saturday. It's gonna be an interesting fight. I mean, Camboza's got that title shot for a reason. He's not a bum. He's he's like awkward, He's awkward, but like I said, in the first 2 or 3 rounds, it's gonna look interesting.
Right.
After that, I think Teofimo is gonna have a field day.
Okay. Okay. Moving on. We got David Haney versus Jojo Diaz. That's gonna happen December 4th. So what's your take on that, JP?
Tuti, you want to take care of that first?
Yeah, Tuti. Go ahead, Tuti. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
keep asking.
David Haney wasn't going to box him all day, man. That fight not even going to last the whole fight. They're going to stop that fight probably like in the 9th round. I think he's going to abuse that Jojo Diaz. Jojo Diaz is going to try to go in, but David Haney's a boxer. He's not going to let Jojo Diaz touch him like that. And he got short arm. David Haney got more reach than him. It's going to be an abuse.
All right.
Well, I agree with Tuti here. Um, I don't know how Jojo Diaz. I think he's gonna get frustrated that David Haney is not gonna stand right in front of him. I just see David Haney picking Jojo Diaz apart. Maybe a stoppage. I want to say I'm leaning towards a stoppage more, but I could also see this going 12 rounds.
Okay. 12 rounds.
Yeah,
I got a stoppage. Maybe 10th, 11th round. They're gonna stop it. I think
yeah.
they.
The only reason I say it could go 12 rounds because I've seen Jojo Diaz take a good punishment with Gary Russell Jr. and he went all the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not again. I'm not saying Gary Russell is he's a lot smaller than David Haney, so I take that under consideration. But I've seen Jojo Diaz blow up a little bit, like not blow up as far as a big guy, but he's gone up in weight and he's taking power. Okay,
Right.
so from Tevin Farmer, I think he's gonna go. For me, I'm gonna take a 12 round,
12
12
round.
round decision.
12
Yeah.
round decision. What you got, Tuti?
8 or 9 round, they're going to stop it.
Yeah, I got 11th round. They're gonna stop at 11th round. That should be an interesting fight. Hey,
Yeah.
before I continue, man. Hey, how's the princess?
Oh, the
Congratulations,
princess is
man.
good, man. She's a
Yeah,
blessing.
she's home.
Yeah, yeah, she's home.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. How does it
She's
feel?
Feels great, man. It feels awesome. It's
That's the
great to
only.
have a baby girl. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the only girl you have. You got what, 5 boys and 1 baby girl, right?
5 boys and just this little girl, but she has bodyguards all over, man.
That's right. Oh yeah, definitely. So, how's that transition for you? Like, because I know for me, when I had my 3 girls, and then I had my son, it was a total transition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
So,
It's different. It's a lot more. They more delicate. Like
yeah,
even a change of diaper, I'm like more like, I don't want to. I want to let mommy do that.
yeah. Hey, I forgot to say, like I said, I'm a little under the weather, man. I feel like I just ate a ton of food and I'm just bloated right now. I'm just feeling under the weather. So, but bear with me. I got people in the building. I got Neftali in the building. Please hit the smash the like button. Like, subscribe, follow, the whole 9 yard. I appreciate it. Hit the notification bell. We'll appreciate it. You know, stay tuned. We got some more videos coming out. You know, we're gonna start doing recorded videos, and that we got to lay off a little bit on the live. So we're gonna start doing recorded videos, and we're gonna start. I'm gonna do a little bit of a transformation as far as like switching it up from live to record. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned. You know, so
Cool.
yeah, so you got David Haney in the decision, 12th round. Tuti, you got him at 8th or 9th. I got him at 11th stoppage. And last but not last but not least, I got 3 more fights after him. Next one is Tank Davis and Isaac Cruz. This is a joke, but go ahead. Let's talk about this. Yeah,
Tuti, go right ahead, buddy. Jump in there.
yeah, Tuti.
Yeah. Yo, what's it? To be honest, I just found out that kid is only 23 years old, Isaac Cruz.
Yeah.
And I heard he got heavy hands. You know what I'm saying? And he's a go forward fighter. And Tank Davis is taking this serious up, and he's saying that he know that people's counting that kid out, but these are the type of fights when dudes really prove themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he say, he taking this fight just as serious as Rolly, and he not taking this kid like for short. You know what I'm saying? He's not shortchanging this kid.
Well,
He's gonna train real hard.
all you got to land is one, right?
Yeah. One good
Pretty
win.
much.
Yeah, all you got to land is one. So, I mean, I'm just disgusted with this whole thing that from the get. The whole stuff with Raleigh getting into some situation that he has some alleged allegations against him, and then he pulls out of the fight. And then what really got me a little bit frustrated is that even JP and I was talking about this. We was going back and forth with this. We was like, why, if this fight is available, why we can't match these guys, give them the better fight. And this is
Absolutely.
this is why boxing has been so watered down, and now we got these YouTubers coming in and making the sport a joke. I'm a YouTuber, and I could go up against another YouTuber and make millions. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Why not? And this is why boxing, and that's why UFC is on top of the game right now. You got more fans watching UFC because they that sport is not tainted at the way boxing is. So like with this move with Davis and Cruz, is a joke. I hope it's not a pay-per-view, because I don't want to spend money on that. What do you think?
It is pay-per-view.
It's gonna be a pay-per-view. You best believe that.
That's a disgrace, man. That's a
Nah,
disgrace.
but the thing is though, like I know it's whack, but it makes sense because Isaac Cruz is a Mexican and the fight's in LA. It's a lot of
Okay.
Mexicans.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's what we
at
see
the
too.
top of the day, it's all about money.
True.
He
I'm
took
saying,
the words
you
right
know,
out of my mouth.
Yeah, because the Mexicans is what brings the crowd. It brings the crowd in.
That's right.
Yeah.
So
And it's gonna be a Mexican type fight.
Mhm.
Head to head.
well, I hope it'll be a good fight. Because we got people that want to see a good fight. We don't want to see something that's gonna last. Even though I think Tank is gonna play with him, I don't think Tank is gonna like really try to end the fight. I think he's gonna try to punish him. You know what I'm saying? Try to make the fight last and let the people get their money's worth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but if Cruz get a little funny with it, I think it's gonna be an early knockout.
I mean, I'll tell you, man. I've seen Cruz a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
He is a big puncher. I'm not gonna say he's not, but you can't hit what your eyes can't see. So
Right.
I'm sure that Gervonta Davis is really aware of the punching power of Isaac Cruz, because they've been scouting this kid for a long time. You think Leonard Ellerbe is not, he's been scouting him. Floyd Mayweather, he's a short guy looking like Mike Tyson or whatever. He's Mexican.
Right.
And I keep telling people, everyone from the Mayweather camp, they find these Mexican fighters because they bring money to the table.
Okay.
These are coming forward fighters. They're gonna come in. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that Isaac Cruz is not gonna come and fight come fight night. But what I am gonna tell you is that Gervonta Davis got the skills to pay the bills, and he's that good. I think he's gonna outbox that kid, and it's gonna look ugly at times. Probably a stoppage. and maybe he'll probably end up KOing Isaac Cruz.
Who you think? Well, going back to David Haney, who you think Haney's gonna fight next after that fight? You think it's gonna be Teofimo?
Yeah.
Tuti, respond to that.
Yeah, I think they're going. Teofimo gonna have to fight him because he said it live in front of everybody that he gonna fight him next. And then before, I forgot which fight was it that they was standing next to each other before the fight, the main event, and they were like, "So you gonna fight him next?" He said, "Yes, I'm fighting him next."
Okay.
They were going back and forth. I forgot which fight was it.
I think it was it wasn't it the promoter of the Zone dude. What's his name? That he said.
Yeah, I believe so. I think it was if I'm not mistaken, it was I don't know what card was it, but I know they wasn't fighting that day. None of them. They were both there to commentate.
Yeah. And they had a blown out argument. You know who's gonna do what. So that'll be good. I would like that. That'll be a fight. Teofimo and David Haney. We'll be looking forward to that in 2022. And,
definitely.
And who do you guys think Tank is gonna fight after Cruz?
I don't know.
It's hard because I feel like there's so many fighters out there right now that he can go actually and go up and go. If he really want to be really pound for pound status, he should go up and challenge Josh Taylor at 140. He's undisputed right now, and I believe he could win. He could win, man. I'm telling you, he could win.
Josh Taylor?
But I don't know if Floyd's gonna let him or allow him to do that. Because there's more fish to fry down in the lower weight classes.
Yeah.
And I just don't know if Floyd's gonna allow him to do that. But he, if he goes up and fight Josh Taylor and beats Josh Taylor,
right,
he's the man to be reckoned with at 140. He's like the cash cow up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think he should. He needs to get a big fight after this fight because this is, this is very disappointing towards the end of the year. We want to see Tank fight the best. That's all.
Absolutely. Even I'll be content if he even take on a fighter like Lomachenko because Lomachenko right now don't got a title. So and Lomachenko is like 33, 34 years old. So, if you want to get yourself into a fight and want to, really make a point in your career, you could take on a guy like Lomachenko. Okay. And who knows? What about if he stops Loma? Well, if he stops Loma, there's a good chance you probably get him in there. You probably see him in there with Teofimo. But at the moment right now, I just don't think it's Gervonta. I think it's more his team, Floyd Mayweather.
I think after this fight, I have a slight feeling that he's gonna fight Tevin Farmer because
he better not.
He
better not fight Tevin Farmer. I'm sorry.
He better not fight. Come on.
Why do you say that?
Nah, but Tevin Farmer, come on. Tevin Farmer just got his last loss against Jojo Diaz.
Yeah, but
he better get a rematch against Jojo Diaz or fight somebody else a little better to at least work his way back up to be known again.
But the reason why I say that is because there's history behind that. Those guys they've been going at it with each other. That say they have to settle the score. You know what I'm saying? I think this is something personal.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd rather see him go up against a guy like Gary Russell Jr.
Okay.
To be honest with
you. That's another good fight. That's another good fight.
That's a fight I will definitely want to see because it's more about skills. And you're gonna see two skilled fighters in there, even though Tank got the advantage. Yeah. But this kid, Gary Russell Jr. has been asking for a fight with Tank for a while now.
Yeah.
And there is history there. And the only guy that has beaten Gary Russell Jr. was Lomachenko. So that being said, that'll be kind of interesting.
To be honest with y'all, I don't think they're gonna give him those fights like against Lomachenko, Gary Russell, David Haney. You know why? Because Tank don't throw enough punches to fight them.
But that's why I'm saying.
That's right.
But that's why I'm saying that he might fight a Tevin Farmer. You know
what I'm saying? But Tevin Farmer box and Tevin Farmer throw a lot of punches.
But
he dictates the pace. He like to dictate the pace.
The problem with Tevin Farmer is not a heavy hitter. He's not a big puncher.
He's not.
So that's why.
But he's a pit pad. Like his shots come in like I mean, I'm not gonna say he reminds me like a David Haney, but that's more or less what you're gonna get from Tevin Farmer.
Mhm.
Right. Well, we shall see who Tank is gonna fight next. I hope it's just a good fight. But to me personally, I think Mayweather's gonna ease him in. You know what I'm saying? Into fighting these bigger fights because 22 is a long year. Giant is right around the corner.
You got a lot of guys though, man. There's a lot. I mean, keep telling people that there's a lot of guys down there, and man, there's one
at the
dude that
135.
he still, huh?
At 135.
Absolutely, you
Come on,
got a
40,
lot of guys there, man.
42.
We still don't know what's gonna happen with Ryan Garcia. We don't know.
I don't think he's gonna fight Tank no time soon. So that's not gonna happen.
Absolutely not. But it's still interesting. That weight is still interesting because you still got Ryan, you got David Haney, you got Teofimo Lopez, you got Lomachenko. You don't know if Shakur Stevenson go up. There's a lot of fighters out there, man. And
where's Shakur Stevenson sitting at right now?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's fighting at 130. If I'm not mistaken, 130, 130, right? Tuti, 130.
No, I think 130. No.
Yeah.
It's not 126.
No.
No, I think he's 130. He's up with the
he's 130 because his last fight with that other guy, what's his name?
Yeah, with Vasquez, with Michael Miguel Melchet was at 130. He was
no. It was a black dude.
It was a black guy.
I'm talking about Oscar Valdez fought Miguel Melchet at 130 for the belt, and Shakur Stevenson actually asked for that fight with Oscar Valdez, so it's at 130.
Oh, okay.
So they're gonna fight for the belt. That's what he wants to fight for the belt. So I'm guessing that he's fighting at 130. I'm kind of accurate with that because I feel like he's been calling out Oscar Valdez for a while, and he wanted Belchel. So now that he got Belchel, he knocked out Belchel. Great knockout, by the way. Now he's been asking for that Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson has been asking for Oscar Valdez.
Yeah, Oscar Valdez is good too, man. He can fight.
But yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. You still got these guys that are right there. They're all at 5 pounds away. 130, 135 is only 5 pounds away, which is a lot. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. 5 pounds is a lot.
You good? Yeah. Next up, we have Lomachenko and some guy named Kami or Komi.
Nah, he's not just some guy. He's not just some guy.
Take it away. I mean, I don't know. I never heard the guy. This is the first time I'm hearing about him. Take it away.
Yo,
take it away.
Kobe got a hammer.
Huh?
Yeah, that dude can hit.
He can hit. Well, that's gonna happen December 11th, right after the Cruz fight, the Cruz and Davis fight. So, I mean, I never heard of this guy Comey. I heard of Lomachenko, but I never heard of Comey.
Comey was the champion. Comey was the belt. He was holding the belt at 135, and Teofimo Lopez stopped him in the second round. So but hey man, that's why I say Teofimo's on another level. So I do give him that. But Comey, he is not no pushover either. This kid he can crack.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I never heard of this guy. This would be my first time seeing him fight. Actually, I should go look at some tape of him. But I seen Lomachenko fight, but I never seen this kid fight. So let's see. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Let me see what the comments. We ain't got nobody in the comments, man. Nobody show no love, man. Only got one person in the building. I think that's PD in the building. Yeah. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Follow. All the 9 yards. We'll appreciate it. Thank you. Next up, Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. JP.
No, don't worry, man. Listen, you speaking about Jake Paul, you will get some viewers. Believe that. All them young kids, they're gonna want to jump on it. And you know what? I can't hate on Jake Paul or Logan Paul. I cannot hate on them. One thing I do say is that they're gonna run into somebody that's serious in boxing, and they could possibly get hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this Tommy Fury guy? Is he a real boxer or what?
Yeah, he's a boxer. I think.
He's actually the brother of Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
And all I can say is I'm sure that He is a boxer. He is a boxer. I think I've seen him spar. I haven't seen a professional fight from him. If I tell you, if I tell you I've did, I'm lying. But I think I've seen him spar, and I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be kind of interesting because they kind of awkward, both of them. You know. So let's see what happens.
Well, how many fights he has in?
Who?
Tommy Fury.
I don't know. All I know is
I don't know. I haven't.
Jake got what, three fights in? This is gonna be a
nah,
fourth.
Yeah,
it's
three.
like he's probably his fifth now.
No, he got 3 fights in.
No, he fight like 2 times. Well, if you're talking about like professionally, yeah, probably a 3 now. But like, yeah, like 2 amateur fights before this.
Oh. Well, that'll be December 18th, and then the guy that's gonna close it out is gonna be Golovkin and Murata. I seen Murata fight one time. I was not impressed. I was not impressed. I think this is gonna be a warm up fight for Golovkin. So I don't know if that's him working his, because he was out for how long now? He hasn't had a fight since what? Who was it? His last opponent.
Who? Golovkin?
Yeah, Golovkin.
Oh,
If I'm not mistaken, oh man, he had a tough fight with
the guy was Asian, right?
Yeah, it was another guy. It was a guy he had a fight with. It was like it was a warm up fight, and then this guy Murata, I seen him fight. I know he can fight. He's got. I haven't seen. I don't got his stats, but I know the guy is good. So this is gonna be a good fight for Golovkin coming in. I know that closing the year.
I can tell you one thing though, Golovkin has not been looking good.
I think he's on a decline of his career as well. So
Yeah, he's getting old, man.
yeah. So,
you know what? And you want to know something? I'm gonna bring something up, fellas, and maybe you guys will agree with me.
yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing Demetrius Andrade versus Gennady Golovkin.
You know what's crazy? I just saw. I was looking at something, and we're gonna get into it. But before we get into to Boo Boo, I just want to finish up. This is the year-end boxing treat that we're gonna have. So we got Teofimo Lopez versus Kambosos this Saturday coming up. We have David Haney versus JoJo, December 4th. Then we have Tank Davis versus Isaac Cruz on Sunday, which is a weird day for them two. December 5th. And then we have Lomachenko on the 11th of December. We got Jake Paul and Tommy Fury on the 18th. And then we got Golovkin and Murata closing the year out. So this is our treat for 2021, and we just wish everyone good luck on this, and hopefully
there's a fighting card. I mean, you guys probably heard it, but there are a lot of people. It's not no buzzer on it. You got boxing versus MMA. I believe it's this weekend. It's on Saturday the 27th.
Really?
There's gonna be 5. I think there's gonna be 5 fights. It's a pay-per-view event. You got 5 fights. I think Brian Vera is on it, and a couple of other boxers that are kind of old already. The heavyweight, what's his last name? Pulev. He's there. And there's a couple of other fighters, but it's gonna be against 5 MMA fighters, and they're gonna fight a boxing match.
Oh, they fighting boxing style. They're not fighting.
They're not going to be in the octagon. They're going to be fighting in a boxing ring with boxing gloves, and it's gonna be 5 on 5. I think if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be Team Shannon Briggs versus Team Rampage.
Shannon Briggs is behind this.
Yeah, Shannon Briggs is on the boxing.
Let's
team,
go, champ. Shout out to
Rampage
Shannon Briggs.
Is on the MMA fight, MMA fighters.
Let's go, champ.
Yeah, there you go. Let's go, champ.
Yeah.
They almost went at it, man. That was a nice press. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Who? Rampage? Rampage and
Rampage and Shannon Briggs.
Really?
Whenever you get a chance, go look at it, man. They
out.
went face to face, and they were like, "I'm gonna get you." Next time, you and me is gonna get in this. Pretty good.
I gotta see that. All right, I'm gonna move on to this next little clip here, and I want to spend some time on this because this is very interesting. This is gonna open doors all over the place. You know, this right here is gonna be very interesting. I don't know if you guys can see that. Tuti and JP, can y'all see that?
Nah, I don't see nothing.
Y'all don't see nothing?
No.
All right, hold on. Let me bring you in real
man.
quick. Hold on a second. I'll bring you in. You can see that, JP?
Nah, I can't see it.
All right, hold on a second. I'm going to bring you in. Give me 1 second. I should have put the cameras on this right here. Hold on a second. I got you. I'll make the best of this. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, that's cool right there. Can you see it now?
No, I can't see it.
You can't
Nah,
see
me
it?
either.
Y'all can't see it still?
Nah.
Wow. Anybody in the comments, if they can see this, let me know. That's weird. That's a weird one. Whoever's in the comments, if they could just type and let me know if you can see this screenshot, let me know. Well, it has to do with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. It looks like we're going to be having this fight in 2022. So, can you see? You still can't see it, guys?
Nah.
I can't see it.
Oh man, this is. Let me try one more time. Yeah, I can see that, right? You can see this right here. JP, can you see can you see the
No, I can't. I'm looking at you and AJ at the moment.
Wow. Yeah, but I brought y'all in. Can you see that now?
Yeah. Let me I'm gonna click on something else here on my screen. I can't see anything.
Well, I got people saying they can see it. Yeah, the audience can see it, and y'all can't see it.
No, but it's okay. We can still talk about it.
All right, we got I put a clip up. It's Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. They're talking about this is gonna happen for 2022, maybe May, June. We don't know what day.
Yeah.
But it's already in the works. I wanted to spend some time on this because this is gonna actually. There's a lot of guys at that weight class that's involved with this.
Absolutely.
This could go either direction. So I wanted to get your thoughts on this, Duty, and what you think about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence for 2022.
Errol Spence been fight somebody else before he fight Crawford, bro.
That's right.
Crawford is not a person he just should come back.
That's right.
From a long layoff to fight Crawford.
Let me tell you something. Crawford made me a believer. Came Saturday night. That guy's not.
Crawford made me a believer a long time ago.
That guy, I wasn't really too sold on Crawford. You know what I'm saying? But Saturday, he made me a believer. Like I always knew Crawford was a dangerous fighter. But what I saw when his corner was said something. I don't know what he said, but I just saw him respond to it. And the way that man came back and stopped what's his name?
I was telling y'all, he's a dog.
Like, oh my God, this man, he was just playing with him the whole time.
That's right.
He's a dog.
I was telling y'all, man.
He's a pit bull. Yo, he's a pit bull from Omaha, bro.
But you see what I'm saying? How that's what I want to see out of Tank, though. Exactly like that.
Nah,
get somebody in the ring, right? Get somebody in the ring. Go into that. Your corner say, "Yo, you got to pick it up. You're losing something," and just do something like that.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna disagree with you right now.
Yeah.
But Big A, I'm gonna disagree with you because he was down on the cards with
Sean Porter.
I forgot.
With Porter?
No. I'm talking about Tank.
No.
And Floyd told them, listen, they on the unofficial scorecards, they got you down. And Tank got kind of mad at Floyd, and Floyd's like, yo, I'm supposed to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
And he went out there and took care of business. So
Mhm.
I love that about Tank. If he feels like he's down, he gonna go in there and act like a dog. He gonna try to get you out of there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think Tank got some dog in him too, man. Don't get it twisted.
No, I know he does. I know he does, but I just want to see it. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see it.
Yep.
Just like the way Crawford just displayed that on Saturday.
Yep.
That's what I want to see from Tank.
I can't wait, man. Listen, I cannot wait to see Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
And like Tutu said, before Errol signs that fight, he better take on somebody.
Wow.
He cannot just go in there and because I'm telling you right now, Terrence Crawford is gonna wipe the floor with Errol if he goes in there without a tune-up. He hasn't fought much in 2 or 3 years.
Well,
like
Errol
2 years, 2
Spence,
3 years.
Errol Spence is talking a lot of grease, saying that he's that because people are saying, well, Sean Porter was saying that he fought both fighters and he feels that Errol Spence hurt him more than Terrence Crawford. So Errol Spence is hearing that, and he's probably thinking that he's gonna feed off of that.
He said that, but he said he hit me more, but Crawford was hitting me like on my face for real, like fresh.
Yes,
like,
it made it's like points.
yeah.
I hear
He
you.
was hitting him where he wanted to hit him.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know. And this fight is one of those fights with Errol Spence Jr. versus Terrence Crawford that it's a hard fight to pick. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me just say my 2 cents on it.
Go ahead.
The real reason why it's a hard fight to pick is because I think this is the first time that you're gonna have Terrence Crawford go up against somebody that's in his prime.
Mm-hmm.
That's the true welterweight, and he's a southpaw.
You got
He's a true southpaw.
You have a point in there because Sean Porter was what? He was on his way. He was on.
Sean Porter had his best days were a couple of years, behind him. I'm not gonna. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say that Sean Porter is washed up because he lost. I'm not one of those guys. Sean Porter just fought a better fighter in Terrence Crawford, Bud Crawford. That's it.
Okay.
Plain and simple. And I was telling you, Angel, that this fight with Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter was going to be a close fight. Did I not say that?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
And I did tell you that the fight was going to end in what round?
You said the 10th or the 11th, something
I
like that.
picked the 10th round, and I was off by 1 round again.
Yeah.
So the thing is, styles make fights, and Sean Porter's never going to be in a door fight. Your man is always going to be in a fight because that's who he is. He goes in there. He want to get at you. So it's hard for someone to get off. Terrence Crawford looked kind of uncomfortable at sometimes, but I still thought that Terrence Crawford had the edge, and he won. He knocked him out, and then 11th round. He did what he was supposed to do, man. Shout outs to Terrence Crawford. But I'm telling you, I still pick. I'm gonna say this, Slim. My heart, as a fan of boxing, says I'm gonna go with Terrence Crawford, but dang, there's like a gut feeling that's telling me, man, don't count Errol Spence out because Errol is a true southpaw. He's a real welterweight. He's been at the welterweight longer than Terrence Crawford. He's fought guys that's been there for a while. So I'm going with Terrence with my heart, but my gut is telling me to go with Errol. So it's gonna be a great fight. Do not miss it, guys.
Well, I got my money on Terrence Crawford. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I seen Errol Spence fought Sean Porter, and I think Sean Porter gave Errol Spence a more of a match than he gave Terrence Crawford.
Really?
I think so. Terrence Crawford.
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford.
A lot of people had Terrence losing. Outside. I'm talking about outside, not unofficial.
No.
Officially,
he was losing the fight against Sean Porter. But the way this man just
Unofficially, yes, but I don't think with the officials, the three judges, I think he was up by a round or two or something like that.
Crawford,
Yeah, Crawford was up.
really against Sean Porter?
Yeah, especially when he knocked him down twice in the 11th round. That
yeah.
if had it gone to the to the 12 and it would have went to 12 rounds, Terrence would have won.
Well, the way I just felt the way Terrence Crawford hit that switch, man, and just went, all right, it's time to finish you. I think I like Errol Spence and everything, but I don't think Errol Spence got enough for Terrence Crawford. I don't think he got
Tutti,
enough.
who you thought Tutti, who you thought was winning? Earl or Porter or Terrence Crawford?
Sean Porter had like the first 4 rounds, but I knew,
Okay.
but I knew that Terrence Crawford. I don't want to say he was letting him. Terrence Crawford was just filling him out.
Yeah,
he was just filling him out. And then when he hit the 5th round, 6th round, you saw how he was just touching him like he wanted. Like, pop, I got you here. I'm gonna get you here. Now. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was doing. I said, yo, this fight not gonna last. Yeah. And then when they told him that, he just looked at him. He said, what? He's like, all right. And he just walked out there and knocked him out.
Yeah.
He walked right through him.
You know what
he walked right through Sean. And that's not easy to do because look, Charles fought Keith Thurman. Mm-hmm. Charles fought, Kell Brook when Kell Brook was in his prime. Right. He fought Danny Garcia. He took on Adrian Broner. He's taking on a couple of guys, Sean Porter. Mm-hmm. And none of them guys did what Terrence Crawford did to him.
Wow.
But the other thing you understand that nobody boxed like Terrence Crawford either, dude.
That's right. That's right.
Errol Spence, Errol Spence is a good fighter. You know how he could box, but he can't box like Crawford.
You know what? You know what's crazy though?
No, he can't.
He can't box like Crawford.
Now, I don't think he can.
Now, how does this work? How does this work now? Let's say if this fight between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence gets pushed back again. Now we have Keith one-time Thurman is calling out Terrence Crawford. I don't think so either.
Tutti, can you? Me and you probably are gonna agree in this. Keith Thurman was on fire. When you're on fire, you need to keep that pace up. Yeah. Once you lose that fire, and once you start getting injured, then you start losing, then you start looking suspect. That it causes something in your brain that, man, maybe I'm not the same one as I was before. Am I right, Tutti?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. And then you also have there's another guy called, I forgot his name.
Boots. Let's talk about Boots, baby. Let's talk about Boots.
Boots won in the action, but Boots won Errol Spence.
I know.
Yeah, he wants Errol Spence.
I'm gonna tell you.
Not yet. For me, I'm just saying, but not yet.
It's too early. It's too early. But yo, there's guys out there, man. There's a lot of guys out there. Virgil Ortiz is out there. He's pretty good. He's a puncher. Mm-hmm. Reminds me a little bit of Munguia in the lower weight classes.
Okay. Now we have we're gonna jump into Benavidez. He's calling out. Who did he call out? He called out Boo Boo. Mm-hmm. And then he called out Canelo, which that's not gonna happen right now. And Charlo.
Yeah, Canelo's not gonna do that now. There's nothing that Benavidez got nothing to offer Canelo other than a couple of fans. That's with Benavidez. I mean, I could tell you one thing though. That's gonna be the best fight that Canelo is gonna do in his career. I guarantee you that kid Benavidez throws a lot of punches. He can punch. He's that guy's 6'2", bro. That guy's huge.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's the thing with him is that he throw a lot of punches with both hands. And he punches with both hands. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be, to me, the hardest fight that Canelo's gonna have in his whole entire career.
Yeah.
Including the Golovkin fight. And you will see that it's gonna be a different come with that type of fighter like that, it's gonna be hard for him.
Well, and then you got he called out Boo Boo too. And Boo Boo said he's more than glad to take the fight. So
I don't know.
I think he fronted though. To be honest with you, I think he fronted.
Boo Boo?
Boo Boo.
to fight Benavidez?
Yeah.
But he's
I
due for a
think-
big fight, though.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's true.
but-
Yes,
but
Tupi.
leave that man
Yes,
alone,
you're
though.
right.
He's due for a big fight. So what's
He
the
should take
holdup?
on the Charlos.
I think
Charlo.
that'd be a good fight.
Yeah,
That's
that-
more
that-
that's
I-
more Charlo style.
I'm telling
Nah,
you, that's the
no,
best thing.
That's
for
more
Charlo.
safer. That's
Yeah,
more
that's what I'm
safer.
saying. That's what I'm saying. It's more
Hell
safer. Yeah. Yeah. So you think right
Yeah,
now?
that's more
You think
safer.
in the middleweight division? You think Benavidez is the is a threat?
Yeah, absolutely. For Canelo, he
Yeah.
is, man. I'm telling you guys, he's young. This kid is only 23, 24 years old. And he's look at, I mean, I keep telling you, this kid, look, go back and see his fights.
Yeah.
This kid throws a lot of punches, and that's what gives I feel that's what's gonna give Canelo problems when you stay busy. Canelo, if you look at it, Canelo's very smart in there.
Right.
He takes his time. He doesn't waste punches, and he catches you later in the round.
Yeah.
He cannot afford to do that with Benavidez. Benavidez throws punches and bunches, and he starts from the first to the last round.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this, and I just feel like this kid is young. He's hungry, and I see he's a very tough fight. I'm not picking nobody over Canelo. I'm gonna be honest. There's only if there's a guy out there that I see beating Canelo is Benavidez. David Benavidez is the truth. And come that fight, a lot of people, even if he loses, a lot of people's going to respect David Benavidez. I guarantee that.
Yeah. Wow.
But
Don't
my
count
thing with-
Andre Ward. Look, Andre Ward can make a comeback, man. He never took beatings in his career. I do understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Nah,
how long he's been out the ring?
I don't
How long
think
he's
so.
been out the ring?
He's been out like 3 or 4 years now.
That's a tough comeback, man. You will have to.
It
get a
is.
couple-
It is.
Yeah.
It is, but it's not impossible, bro. Ray Leonard did it with Hagler.
He was
Ray
out-
Leonard did it with Hagler, fellas.
He was out that many years.
He was out about 3 years, and he took on Hagler. Hagler was beating everybody. He beat Tommy Hearns. He beat Roberto Duran. He beat Mugabe. He beat a whole bunch. I could tell you a list of guys that Hagler was like wiping them out.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
here
but-
comes Leonard. I mean, if you want to, if a lot of people said that Leonard lost, really, but it was a competitive fight. The fight could have gone either way. I got that fight. I still watch this fight.
I remember that 7th round when he let off on the corner. I will never forget that. When Sugar Ray let off on him, boy, that was that's a
But what
style.
happened-
That was a style of
What-
fighting
what's
right
that-
there, boy.
what's that? Nah, but what happened with Sugar Ray Leonard left and tried to come back to fight Camacho?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nah. I mean, yeah.
yeah.
But you see, Tuti, let's say the truth, though. You gotta say the truth. Leonard had a lot of miles by that time.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, you know, what I'm trying to say with Andre Ward is that Andre Ward is still, he's like 36, 37 years old. Homeboy's not that old. He didn't take a beating throughout his career. Actually, he dominated most of his fights. They were not even close. The only fight that I thought
He's still
was
undefeated, right?
Andre Ward was with Colombia.
Yeah.
Kovalev, the first one. After that,
He's still undefeated,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's 39-0.
That's why I say it makes sense for Canelo, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. At light heavyweight, Andre Ward's one of the greats,
Mhm.
with the exception of a couple of guys there, that I can go back and and say, but Andre Ward's one of the greats, man. He fought a lot of guys and wiped them out wiped them out.
Yeah.
You had Bernard Hopkins at the time say, I would not go in there with that line. Bernard Hopkins fought everybody, and he wouldn't go in there with Andre Ward. So Andre Ward can do it, and it'll be a great fight. I guarantee you that.
Oh wow. Well, I want to see Charlo. Charlo's got to get in that ring too, man.
Yes.
Either he's gonna fight. I don't know if he's gonna fight.
Hurd.
You think he's gonna fight Hurd because he slapped his brother?
I would love to see Hurd and him go, because they got a rivalry for years.
Yeah, for years. Hurd smacked the younger one. The younger one he smacked.
It's tough though, man.
Yeah.
Hurd is
Hurd.
tough, man.
I've seen Hurd fight.
Hurd is tough.
I've seen
Tough.
Hurd fight. I don't think Hurd is really. I've seen him fight, and I've seen him in trouble in fights. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Hurd, if I'm not mistaken, Hurt didn't look too good in his his
his
last.
last two fights, he didn't look too
But
good.
yeah, but I think he's making it more difficult upon himself because Hurt is not small. This man is
He's a
huge.
big man, yeah.
Yeah, he's a
He's
big
a
man.
big dude, and he tried to make 160, 160 or 154. Don't do that to your body, dude. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he beat Lara too.
Yes.
He beat Lara. He
That
stopped
was an
Lara.
awesome fight, though, man. Yo, that was a
Oh,
good
Lara,
fight.
Lara, yeah,
Yeah.
That was a good fight, man. Oof.
Wow. Wow. So, yeah, man. Well, that's what we have right now for 2021 and 2022. It looks like it's gonna come in with a bang with some of these matchups coming in. So,
yeah, man.
What are you guys looking forward in 2022 as far as matchups? Tuti, go ahead.
Ryan Garcia, is he coming back?
Right, my boy, he's coming back.
Yeah, is he coming back to fight?
Yo, I know. I know. You know what, yo, JP? Let me tell you something. He's a Ryan Garcia fan on the low. He's letting it be. He let it be known. He's showing it little by little.
I'm a boxing fan, man.
He's showing it little by little. You know.
Listen,
I would like to see him back it up, though. Yeah, he talk a lot. I want to see him back it up.
He is gonna back it up. Give him some time.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, ready?
For 2022.
So let me ask you a question. So what's his name? The one that he put out. Damn.
Who? Ryan Garcia?
Yeah, who? Right, the last fighter he put out. What's his name? Damn.
Campbell.
Campbell. Was it Campbell?
Campbell.
Yeah. Luke Campbell.
So Luke Campbell wasn't good enough for you?
Nah. What was it? Luke Campbell had a lot of mileage already, bro.
Okay.
All right. What about Tank then? I don't want to hear Santa Cruz. He's a 126 pounder.
Oh, wait, you talking about like Tank resume?
Yeah.
Yeah, he fought Mendoza, Santa Cruz, he fought Barrios. Believe it or not,
got a better. I agree.
Oh, of course. No, I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that away from. Of course, he got a better resume than Ryan Garcia. I know that. But what I'm saying is, Luke Campbell is not enough for you to be like, okay, yeah, he's got something. I mean, to me, he still got. He
got something.
Oh,
he still got something. I'm not gonna say he's trash. The kid is good.
Yeah.
But he haven't fought nobody. He's always hurt. He's always got some psych issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
The boy got to get right.
How many fights Ryan Garcia got? How many fights he got?
I think like 19,
Okay.
19, 20.
No, I think he got like 24 fights already. Yeah.
He's got less than that. He's got less than that.
Yeah, he got less than
No,
that.
I think.
I'll tell you right now. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I think he got like 24 fights, if I'm not mistaken.
Ryan Garcia. He got 24 fights.
23 or 24 fights.
I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
Let me get your phone.
He's got 21.
21, yeah, something like that. I knew he was already over 20.
Yeah. But what and Tank has, and Santa Cruz is a 126 pounder. Mario
He went up. Nobody told him to go up, though. Who told him to go up? Nobody told him to go up.
Mario Barrios is dry weight, so
He's 140.
he's dry weight.
It's all right, but he still fought them, though.
You know. So, I think Luke Campbell proved a lot of people that Ryan Garcia is the truth. You gotta respect. But he still got a lot to prove. He still got a lot to prove. I agree with you. We
gotta see what he do against like Mario Barrios if he ever fight them.
I think
Santa Cruz.
I think he's gonna knock both of them out.
We gotta see.
He probably will, but it's true what Tuti's saying. He gotta get in their ring and do it.
Yeah, we gotta see.
Well, he's been on his social media stuff again, talking about he's coming back and he's coming back strong.
What are you talking about? He hasn't been posting on Instagram in a long time.
You better look it up.
I've been on his Instagram.
You better look it up and get off TikTok. Look it up.
I got his Instagram. He don't post on Instagram.
Yeah, he's been talking, saying that he's coming back. Actually, he said it in the what fight was that he was he dapped it up with this guy
the Canelo fight.
The Canelo fight. Yeah, he said it. He says I'm coming back and I'm knocking everybody out.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, that's what he said. So, well, gentlemen,
hey man,
it's been a pleasure.
Yep.
Yes.
We're gonna do this again, but I would like to do this in person. I'm gonna try to see if
Yeah.
we could do something like that. You know. Oh, I want you guys to let me know when you see the video, and let me know if you guys see, because I put these pictures up. You guys don't see it,
Nah, we
Nah.
don't see him.
and all the interviews we did.
And one of them at the beginning, yeah, when you had the other computer, but after that, I haven't never seen them again.
Yeah, because I always put these photos and I put these clips, and just to make it look better and stuff, and see. I gotta check that out because I could have sworn you guys could have saw that. I mean, the audience, they see it, but you guys don't see it. So I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna see if we do something again, and then you guys let me know.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But it's been a pleasure. I appreciate you guys coming in. We gotta do this again. You know,
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. I know everybody's getting those kitchens ready. You know, a lot of people doing. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? What you doing, Jake, for Thanksgiving?
Man, I just got the greatest news in the world, man. I was very worried.
Yeah.
Because my daughter, when she was born, they said that they found like a little hole in the murmur,
Oh wow.
and I didn't say nothing to nobody,
Yeah.
and I just got I got the best news in the world right now, man. And
Okay.
I'm not, man. I'm choked up right now. I'm not gonna put up a scene right here, but once
No,
I
I
hang
hear
this
you.
phone, I'm
I
gonna
hear
just
you.
praise the Lord, baby, because he give us the victory, but he get the glory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen to that, man. Thank God she's all right, man. You know,
Yeah, she's good.
that's what's up. That's what's up. So you going anywhere for Thanksgiving? You stay home?
No, I'm staying home. We're gonna stay.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I probably gonna end up crashing in your place too, or come here. You could come back to my place, however it is, man.
I got something going on in the house. If you guys want to come over, y'all can come over, man. I got my daughters are coming. They coming with their boyfriends, and my grandkids are coming. You know, we just gonna do something,
Okay.
low key. But if you more than welcome, brother. You know where the door's at.
I got
You
you, my
know
brother.
what I'm saying? What you doing, Tuti, for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we're gonna be here in my mother's house. Chilling, same old, same old.
I hear that, brother. I hear that. Well, happy Thanksgiving. I don't eat that much in Thanksgiving. I can't eat too much, bro. I get a pain in my stomach, you know.
Woo.
So
I get crazy.
yeah, I don't get crazy, man. Especially when there's a lot of food like that, I get sick, bro. The next day, I get sick. So, but with that being said, fellas, please like, share, subscribe, follow us at Instagram, Facebook. Hit the notification bell. We got more videos to come. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna start doing recordings, cause I need to start putting some recordings instead of lives, just to even it out. So stay tuned for that. I have an interview on Friday. It's through the program that my son and I is doing. It's called Expose Your Child's Athleticism, and we got a nice little interview going with one of the kids that's in the community that's up and coming, football player. So stay tuned for that. That'll be this Friday, 7:00. And with that being said, people, have a happy Thanksgiving. Have a safe, happy Thanksgiving. Get ready for your Black Friday, and let the festivities start. Let the holidays sink in, and make the best of it. All right, peeps.
Amen, brother. Amen to that. I wanna say one little quick thing.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Thank you, AJ, and thank you, Big A, for having me in your show.
Definitely.
Showing me the love that you guys show me.
Definitely.
Thank you, Tuti. It's great always talking boxing with you guys. Very, very inspiring for me because I grew up learning the sport of boxing, and it's beautiful to sit down with you guys and share an hour with you guys speaking of boxing. So I want to thank you guys, and I want to just say happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you.
Appreciate it, brother. And trust me, we're gonna be doing some more interviews, man. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we could probably do it.
You can count on me anytime.
Yeah, we'll probably do it. We're probably gonna do a record. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to get off the live a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because
okay,
they give us hours on a monthly basis, and I be chewing them hours up, boy.
okay.
Yeah, I be chewing those hours up. So I gotta slow down with that and get on the record side.
All right.
So, all right, fellas. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks, everyone, and we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.
Peace. What's wrong with this, man?